roller coaster review is SpongeBob SquarePants Rock Bottom Plunge at Nickelodeon Universe at Mall of America. This Gerschlager Eurofighter was built back in 2008. It sits at a height of 74.5 feet with a top speed of 43.5 miles per hour. The first part of the ride takes you out of the station and up a vertical lift hill that takes you to the top. Once you're at the top, you get a great view of Nickelodeon Universe, and you could see everything. And you get two different ride experiences, one during the day and then one at night. Once you hit that first drop, you go into the first loop, and then you're going to hit kind of a bunny hop to an overbank turn. Then you're going to hit a heartline roll. So in total, there's two inversions total on this roller coaster. This coaster is only 1,371 feet long, so very short, but it's definitely packs a punch for how short of a ride it is. Each car holds 8 passengers. Here's a great view of the Heartline roll coming up here in just a second. And after that Heartline roll, it's going to leave you into a worthless, well, we call it worthless, mid-course brake run or whatever it's called, and that's going to lead you into a helix. Once you hit the helix, you're basically done with the ride, and it leads you back into the station. There was no issues with this ride. The only issue I could see is maybe the over-the-shoulder restraints. It left with little room to move, but that's pretty common with the Gerschlager Eurofighter vehicles usually. And the best part of the ride is probably the first part. I definitely recommend that you secure any loose belongings on that vertical lift hill, but it also gives you a great view during the day and at night, because this is a different park during the day and it is a different park during the night. What was great about riding this indoor coaster is that we we weren't exposed to any elements. But the downturn was that sometimes being exposed to the elements makes a coaster riding experience better. We did see occasionally where they would double stack the trains, which was kind of annoying due to the fact that it only holds 8 per. But once they got the first one loaded, the second one went up pretty fast. So it was only double stacking, I guess, to make their total loading process go faster. And this coaster to us is definitely something great for an indoor theme park. As many of you know, if you go to American Dream, they also have a Gerschlager Eurofighter as well. And here's that Heartline roll, just a different view of it going into the whatever that is, the brake run, into another drop, leading into a helix, and then the helix leads back into the station. Here in a second, you're going to see also where I talk about the double stacking at the station. Not to say there was anything horrible about it, but I thought I would give you guys kind of a glimpse of the loading process and the double stacking and how close it is to also the Dutchman's course that's over there that has a zip line that goes across. But the loading process is pretty easy. You go across. If you have any loose belongings, there's cubby holes for it, or you could hand it to the ride attendant. So each roller coaster and ride at the park actually has spots for it. So you don't need to rent a locker unless it's like a huge bag that's not going to fit in those slots. And then, like I said, after you go out of the station, you're going to hit this vertical lift hill, which offers a one-of-a-kind experience and a view of the actual park. And in our opinion, it might be one of the best parts of the ride just because it kind of builds the anticipation, just like many other Gerschlager Eurofighters. I can name another one, Mystery Mine, that's over at Dollywood, that's kind of has a similar drop. The theming could have been better, but it is an indoor coaster, so it's limited on different things and that of that factor. And also, once you hit that loop, you definitely get some good G's. And then you hit that bunny hop into the overbank turn that makes it fun. It makes it feel a lot faster than what the ride actually is. For a top speed of only 43.5 miles per hour, it definitely holds its speed the whole way through. I think they could have gotten rid of that brake run that leads into the drop and other helix. But overall, I would give this coaster An 8 out of 10 by utilizing the space that it had and also utilizing the most elements in its space. The only reason I couldn't give it a perfect due to the restraints and also the fact that we believe that it could have been themed and also longer. But that concludes our review on this coaster. If you like this review and you also like other videos by Midwest Coaster fans, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. And with that being said, we want to thank you again for watching our video. And until next time, this is Midwest Coaster Fans.